course.
Would you go as far as to kill someone to make more business for yourself?
Absolutely.
May I remind you that you are under oath?
Go right ahead.
You are under oath.
I almost forgot.
Mr. McMurray, where is Mrs. McMurray?
Heatherstone Memorial. Oh, beautiful
So
flowers.
she's deceased.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't bury her while she was still alive.
Who made the arrangement?
My family did.
Isn't that a bit unorthodox?
Perhaps.
So you might receive more business if, let's say, your daughter were to pass away?
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, he'll be right back.
No more questions.
You may step down, Mr. McMurray. Mr. Postman, your next witness. I conclude my case, but would like to reserve the right to call Sharon McMurray, the plaintiff, at a later time.
And when might that be?
At the end of the play.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
You cannot.
Look it up. I can do it. Anything.
Order! Jeez, I can't leave you people alone for minutes. I have half a mind to throw you out of the courtroom and go play golf.
What's your handicap?
10.
The judge blows a perfect place for a punchline.
Now then, has the prosecution concluded its case?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
Very good. Is the defense ready to present their case?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Very well. Before we continue, can somebody tell me what these little rocks are doing all over my bench? Frank, get the prop master in here.
Prop master! Hey, prop master!
What are all these little rocks doing all over my bench?
Those are supposed to be there.
What for?
I don't know. See here? Judge's bench with gravel.
That's gavel, you idiot! It's a gavel! That's the little hammer that I hit at the end of the
Well,
trial.
why doesn't it just say little hammer?
I don't know, but you guys better get on the ball back there.
Sorry, Judge. Won't happen again.
Now then, let's continue.
I would like to call as my first witness Ms. Carla Madison.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Basically. Ms. Madison, what is your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, we don't have a relationship. He simply works for me.
So you're his employer.
Yes.
How often would Jason work for you?
I gave him about 25 hours a week. I wanted to let him work more, but I simply had too many employees.
How many employees do you have?
3.
Do you mean to tell me that you can't find full-time employment for 3 workers?
No, I can't. You see, I own a lemonade stand and operate it from my parents' front yard. Actually, I don't even own it. I'm just the manager.
Ms. Madison, why did you hire Jason in the first place?
Well, one day last summer, we had a big rush, and there was about, 7 people standing in line. He offered to help with the lemonade, so I hired him on the spot. Actually, I ended up keeping him because the next day, my best worker quit for a better job.
And who was that worker, Ms. Madison?
The judge, John Doe.
No more questions. Your witness.
Miss Madison, repeat after me. Jason is a killer.
Jason is a killer.
He tried to murder Sharon.
He tried to murder
Objection,
Sharon.
Your Honor. The witness is only repeating what Mr. Postman said.
She is not.
She is not.
No one likes to be mocked, Ms. Madison. Objection sustained.
No one likes to be mocked, Miss Madison. Objection sustained.
Miss Madison, I'm about to ask you a question that could blow this case right open. Are you prepared? prepared to answer it?
No.
No further questions.
You may step down.
Oh, please come back, darling.
Next witness.
Your Honor, I call to the stand Miss Jean Mailer.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Excuse me?
You may take the stand.
Miss Mailer, what is your relationship to the defendant? He's my next-door neighbor. In your expert opinion, do you feel that you could be a good character witness for Jason?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is asking the witness to rate herself as a witness.
So?
So that's not fair.
Why not? Oh.
Sustained.
Miss Mailer, have you ever had any trouble with Jason as a neighbor? Well, he walks across my lawn every once in a while, but other than that, I don't think he tried to kill anybody. Do you feel that Jason is capable of attempting murder? You're not supposed to grumble now. You're supposed to wait for her answer. Now, Miss Mailer, if that is your real name, do you feel that Jason is capable of attempting murder? No. Now you grumble. No more questions. Your witness.
Miss Mailer, isn't it true that you are a deaf mute?
Yes.
And you expect us to believe the testimony of a woman who cannot speak nor hear?
What?
No more questions.
Your next witness, please, Miss Stockdale.
Your Honor, I call to the stand the local paper boy, Skip Daly.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I always deliver.
Skip, could you please tell us your occupation in 50 words or less?
Yes, I'm the delivery boy for the Noble City Journal here in town.
And could you please tell us your age in 30 words or less?
Yes, I'm 15 years old.
Did you or did you not deliver the paper to the Sanborn residence on the day in question?
Yes.
And when you did deliver that paper, did you see or hear anything out of the ordinary?
Yes, I did.
Skip, would you please describe in full detail exactly what you saw that morning in 10 words or less?
No, I can't.
What kind of journalist are you? No more questions.
Skip, we should have a lot in common. What with you being a paper boy and me being a postman. I didn't write it. Now, Skip, how long have you been a delivery boy?
3.5 years?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you?
And how long have you known Jason?
Ever since rehearsals for this play started, about 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
Yes, sir, like I said, ever since rehearsals for this play started.
You mean to tell me that we have been rehearsing this play for 7 weeks and are still performing it this poorly? Come now, Skip, there must be some sort of explanation.
I think it has something to do with the director.
Obviously. Now, Skip, when was the last time you saw Jason Sanborn?
That would be the last time I collected from him, about 2 weeks ago.
You haven't collected from him for 2 weeks?
Well, no, sir. You see, I was sick last week, and I haven't had time to collect from any of my customers.
Doesn't it then follow that all your customers still owe you for last week's paper?
Yes?
And doesn't it then follow that everyone in this courtroom still owes you for last week's paper? Well, do they?
Yes?
Your Honor, I move that bailiff Frank Lies pass around the pass, so that everyone in this courtroom may be capable of paying their debts with the Noble City Journal.
Permission granted. Bailiff, your hat.
Now, Jason, I only have one more question for you. Skip, excuse me. Did Jason Sanborn ever act suspiciously toward you?
Yes, he did.
In what way?
Well, he would sometimes fly off the handle when I would ask him to pay for the paper. He got pretty mad the day I tried to collect, about 6 weeks ago. He walked away and grumbled under his breath, like these people have been doing all day.
Like that?
Exactly.
And finally, Skip, you feel that Jason Sanborn is capable of attempting murder?
Objection, Your Honor. He's asking a paper boy.
Your Honor, this young man has been delivering fine drink journalism for over 42 weeks. Now, I think he should know a psychotic killer when he sees one.
Miss Stockdale, this boy has been delivering my paper for over 3.5 years and has never been late once. He's a good boy and a fine journalist. Objection overruled. Please answer the question.
What was the question?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Recorder, please read back the last question.
We don't have a reporter.
Defense Exhibit C. The script.
Let's see. He collected from everyone objection. Here it is. Postman says, like that. Skip says, exactly. Postman says, and finally, Skip, do you feel that Jason is capable of attempting murder? That's it.
That thing around, Frank, will you? It might come in handy. Matter of fact, let me see it. I want to see how this thing comes out. Oh, please continue.
And finally, Skip, do you feel that Jason is capable of attempting murder?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Skip. Here's your money.
Does everybody want me to pass out nickels?
Keep the change.
I know how it ends. Oh, boy.
Your Honor, I call to the stand my next witness, Mr. William Relator.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. And you promise to love, honor, and obey me till death do us part?
I do.
I now pronounce you bailiff and witness.
William. May I call you Bill?
Certainly. Here's my phone number. You cheesy two-time increase.
No more questions.
Mr. Relator. Yeah, I call you Bill. How is it that you know Jason?
Well, I painted his house a few times over the past couple of years, and I watched the boy grow up.
You have you? And how often is it that you paint the Sanborn house?
Oh, I'd say I painted it 4 times over the past umpteen years.
Isn't that a bit often?
Not really. I know some people who've had their house painted umpteen times over the past 20-some years.
Really, Bill, I find that hard to believe.
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I know one person who had his house painted 20-some times over the past 30-odd years.
Preposterous! Who in the world would do something as stupid as that?
The judge, John Doe.
Objection! I thought the judge lived in a brick house.
Mr. Relator, perhaps I should ask you some questions pertaining to this case, so that your testimony is not a total waste of time.
You bet your life.
Bill, have you ever seen any extreme behavior out of Jason in your painting exploits?
Well, one time when I was painting his house, Jason was helping me. As he bent over to dip his brush, he accidentally spilled a half-gallon of my best latex indoor-outdoor enamel glass finish quick dry. He slightly got a little upset about this, but soon began cleaning up his glossy mess.
What do you mean, slightly got a little upset?
He slightly lost his temper.
What do you mean, slightly lost his temper?
Well, he started heaving paint everywhere, and breaking brushes, and throwing over ladders, chewing the bristles out with his teeth, and banging his head against the freshly painted wall.
What did you do next?
Well, when I came to, I found him patiently cleaning up his mess.
What do you mean when you came to?
I had been knocked unconscious. I was on one of the ladders he threw down.
With all this in mind, would you label Jason as dangerous?
Only if he happened to spell a half gallon of latex indoor-outdoor enamel glass finish quick dry. And the chances of that